now I'm going to introduce her, and then I'm going to have to help. Oh, you've managed it! You've managed it! Are you going to explain all about it, Elizabeth?
Yeah, I can explain it.
All right, okay. So, Elizabeth hasn't presented with us before, have you? So it's her first time. So let's have huge love and enthusiasm and a welcoming round of applause for Elizabeth Wright!
Ready? Yep. Okay, I'm going to talk to you tonight about the 10 best reasons for being limb deficient. It's pretty obvious I'm missing a few limbs. I'm going to quickly explain to you my disability. It's called congenital limb deficiency, which means I was born without limbs from birth. But for me, life has always been a bit of a challenge, but one of the main reasons why I loved being disabled, or I love being disabled, is I get to use a skateboard to get around. For me, laying on a skateboard is the most fun way to get around and access things, especially if you don't have your prosthetic leg to use. Next, homework. School was pretty awesome when I was disabled. Pretty much, there's me, you can kind of see me, I'm really cute. Pretty much, I didn't have to do a thing for myself, that included homework. All my fellow classmates would offer to do my homework for me, because for some reason they thought I couldn't do it. Cross country, who here likes to run cross country? Anyone? No. Lose a few limbs, get out of it immediately. For me, especially when you are from Australia, I'm sure you can tell from the accent, I'm Australian, and you've got country that looks like that. You don't want to be running cross country through that in the middle of summer when it's 40 degrees. It's a given. So I got out of cross country. My nieces and nephews had a ball when they were growing up, because I actually came with my own inbuilt play pause button. See these here? They're little fingers that didn't grow properly. All my nieces had to do was press it. Please press play, someone. Beep, there you go. I could play again. It was fine. It was all fine. Next thing, one of the best things about being disabled was that I got to compete in the Paralympics, which was pretty awesome. Who went and saw the Paralympics last year in London? Anyone? Who thought it was fantastic? I think they deserve a round of applause. It was an experience that I will never forget. I did get to come away with 3 pretty good souvenirs as well. Being disabled, being limb deficient is pretty awesome that I got to do that. Pretty special. Next up, the next reason that I absolutely love being disabled is my prosthetic leg. It actually took me until I was about 20, but there should be a prosthetic leg showing on here back now. There we go, prosthetic. Took me until I was about 20, 22 before I realised just how awesome my right prosthetic leg was, because it will never grow old. The rest of me, I'll become a wrinkly 80-year-old lady. My right leg, it'll only be 2 years old. Fantastic. It will always be there for me. It will never wither. It will never decay. There will always be a permanent reminder of me in this world. Pretty good. Next, parking. I'm not ashamed to admit I have the best parking in the entire world. Who else wouldn't want to be able to park just 10 metres from the front door of the shops every time they went? So for me, being able to access a blue badge is pretty awesome, and I usually rub that in to all my friends very, very often. The issue with that is I do get invited to a lot of places. I know it's for my blue badge, not for me. Gigs, music gigs. Who here loves music? Who here loves to go to watch their favourite band play? Yeah, I love it. I'm such a music buff. I can come with you if you want, because I can get us a free ticket, and then we only have to pay half of the usual ticket price. Pretty awesome. Again, I do get invited to a lot of music gigs, even with bands I don't even know or like. Now on to something a little bit more serious. What my disability has given me, number 9, this reason of perspective. For me, my disability has taught me that the world isn't all angsty and horrible, that we just have to get on with our lives. We just have to get on with what we have and treat our lives as absolutely the most awesome thing that we have. And that has led me to acceptance. As a child, I was never bullied and I was never teased. I think it was because I always had a smile on my face. I also had a pretty awesome weapon, this pointy bone on the end of my arm. Anyone annoys me, dig that into the thigh, I win the argument. But for me, perspective and acceptance are the 2 best things that have come from being limb deficient, because I can accept everyone for who they are and see the wonderfulness of this amazing world. So thank you for listening. First time at Bettakultcha. Awesome, you guys are great.
Elizabeth Wright, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for that fantastic presentation.